Defensive mode engaged.
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse. Like the dust! The sky clears, the glade moon shines! Like the dust!
Ultimatum protocol.
Witness the power! Like the dust! Like the dust!
Installation chamber.
Rain outlines your... Without further ado! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time. Submit. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
A gift from the land beyond!
You wait.
A moonlit night for all.
Don't waste my time. Care for a dance?
No, my sword!
Dance with me!
Without further ado!
Be a good audience, won't you? Not done yet!
Let me read you a verse. Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Like the dust! Rain cutter! Without further ado! Like this!
Installation chamber.
Time to act! Let me read you a verse.
Annihilation mode. Give up. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Cleanup sequence initiated.
The sky clears, the glaze burn shines! Rain outlines your fate. Body and rain cutter.
Defensive mode engaged.
Smite the dust! Divine light, shield them! Witness the power of Gua. No, my
Installation chamber.
be cleansed! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Annihilation mode.
Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate! Like the dust! Don't waste my time.
Die with the tombstone! A moonlit night for all.
Annihilation mode.
Rain cutter! Know my soul! Without further ado! Like the dust! Divine light, shield them! Let me weave you a verse. Time to... Be cleansed! Like the dust!
Preparing for dust up.
Rain cut!